Welcome back to Wikilert.
Trafe if you've been scrolling through your feeds lately and stumbled across whispers or outright claims that Jahangir Alam, the electrifying b-boy from Dance Plus 5 who left judges speechless with his gravity-defying spins, has passed away. I get why it might stop you cold. It's the kind of rumor that spreads like wildfire in the dance community, pulling at heartstrings and sparking shares before anyone pauses to verify. But here's the straight truth, backed by every corner of the internet I've checked. Jahangir Alam is alive, thriving, and still flipping the script on what it means to move with fire. No tragedies, no farewells, just a young talent from Siliguri who's been grinding, growing, and glowing since his breakout moment on that stage 6 years ago. Let's set the record straight, dive into his incredible journey, and celebrate the dancer who's got so much more left to spin, because stories like his deserve the spotlight, not the shadows. Those rumors? They're nothing but digital dust, likely sparked by a mix-up with unrelated names like Jahangir Alam Chowdhury, a Bangladeshi official popping up in recent news, or just the sad churn of fake celeb death hoaxes that prey on our love for these rising stars. A quick scan of reliable sources turns up zero credible reports, no tributes from Remo D'Souza or the Dance Plus crew, and certainly no obituaries. Instead, Jahangir's socials are buzzing with fresh content. Instagram reels of him breaking down routines in Mumbai studios, TikToks hyping his latest choreography collabs, and stories shouting out fans who still geek out over his top 16 run. He's not just surviving the post-show grind, he's owning it, proving that one viral performance is just the launchpad for a lifetime of moves. Jahangir's story kicks off in the misty hills of Siliguri, West Bengal, where he was born around 2003 into a family that scraped by but dreamed big. Money was tight, his folks juggled odd jobs to keep the lights on, but Jahangir? He found his rhythm in the streets, teaching himself b-boying from YouTube clips and park jams, turning empty lots into his personal battleground. By his early teens, he was a local legend, popping and locking at community events, his power moves so raw they drew crowds bigger than the pros. But Mumbai called like a siren song. At 15, he packed a bag and headed west, chasing the neon lights of Bollywood's dance scene. It wasn't easy, auditions that ghosted him, nights crashing on friends' floors, but that fire? Unquenchable. He broke through in 2018 on Super Dancer 3, wowing with flips that had the judges on their feet, then leveled up on Did Lil Masters 4 and did Battle of Champions, honing his craft like a blade. Then came Dance Plus 5 in 2019, the show that catapulted him into the national spotlight. At just 16, Jahangir stormed the stage with routines that blended street grit and classical precision, earning that top 16 spot and Remo D'Souza's rare, unbelievable nod. Remember that mind-blowing act where he defied gravity mid-spin, his body twisting like it was made of rubber? It wasn't just dance, it was defiance, a kid from the stick shouting, "I'm here and I'm unstoppable." Post-show, he didn't fade, he amplified. Collabs on Super Dancer chapters, choreography gigs for music videos, and a growing Instagram following in the tens of thousands, where he drops tutorials that have aspiring breakers worldwide hitting replay. He's not chasing fame for the flash, it's the craft, the way a perfect head spin feels like flying, that keeps him locked in. Mentoring kids back home via online classes and dreaming of his own dance academy in Siliguri someday. What really sets Jahangir apart, though, is that quiet fire off the floor, the humility that shines through every interview, where he credits his parents' sacrifices over his own spins. Family's his foundation, those late-night calls home to mom, dishing about Mumbai monsoons, or surprise visits to Siliguri where he teaches free workshops, turning his old parks into pop-in playgrounds. No glitzy entourage, he's the guy grabbing street shot post-rehearsal, his net worth a modest build from show fees and gigs, maybe in the low locks, enough for a Mumbai flat and gear upgrades, but poured right back into classes for underdogs like he once was. It's that realness that makes rumors like this land like a bad beat drop. Why tarnish a story still unfolding? So, if you've shared a tribute or felt that pang, know you're not alone. It's our way of loving these talents fiercely. But let's flip the script. Crank up those dance plus clips tag Jahangir in your next move and keep the energy alive. He's out there, breaking barriers. And hearts in the best way, dancing on. If Jahangir's unbreakable spirit has you fired up to hit the floor or just appreciate the grinders, smash that like button and subscribe for more stories of creators who spin gold from struggle. Drop a comment. What's your favorite Dance Plus moment? Thanks for rolling with me. Keep moving, fam.